I didn't want to respond to the former president. You see, you quite remember the former president ever said that Ghanaians easily forget. Do you remember that? Ghana for yencheni. So the platform he was and made mention of that he will cancel the closed season for the artisanal. When I heard it, I laughed over it because onimni awoka ebia wonimusu washeda for political gains. But that is not the right thing. You see, it was under his watch, under former president John Mahama's watch, that we were given the yellow card. Okay? And we were stopped not to export fish products outside this country. But because we have shown commitment, we have not been stopped not to export. We are still exporting. And he was the president of the country. Was he able to even stop the trawlers from doing the cycle? He had ministers there. Was he not the minister and the president of the country when they were doing cycle there? So if you allow the trawlers to go and fish what the artisanal people are supposed to fish, and then you say you not allow the artisanal people to do closed season, whether they do closed season or not, they have no fish. You have no money. If you have no money to go and do transshipment on the sea, then it means you cannot be a fisherman at Elmina. You cannot be a fisherman at Sekendi because you have no money to go and do transshipment. It takes His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, through Hawa Koomson, to stop cycle in this country. And so, no more transshipment or cycle. So if the artisanals even observe the closed season, after the 2 weeks, when they go, they have bumper harvest. And so they are not worried. They are even calling for the closed season because after the closed season, I mean, the scientific report, you heard it. And we hear in this country, when after the closed season, the bumper harvest that we have, through this closed season, it has started again. The airbuy has started. It's in the market. It's on the market all over. Those species that we used not to get about 5 years ago, last year we started getting them. And so gradually we are rebuilding the sea again. The depleted stock, we are rebuilding it. And so if he says he will not impose closed season on artisanal, and it's a law. It's a law. In fact, we are also with international organizations. And so the law bans you to do it. In my earlier presentation, I made mention that the closed season started in 2016. But because he was reluctant, the minister could not enforce it. Because he was reluctant for them to implement it well. Maybe the way His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is giving them the relief items, he couldn't have afforded giving it to them. And so he couldn't enforce the closed season. But His Excellency the President says he would enforce it through Hawa Koomson and still give them relief items.